return to the EEPROM 9. Interesting. I've got a few things I want to discuss, and they're all positive. Yay! I like positive. Yes, the PSP Vita coming out that I found out about recently, being cut off from the rest of the world in university, of course. You miss out on all the advertisements and crap. But that one filtered through thanks to a random video. Thanks to one of Ashton's videos, actually. And that brings it to, well, what I see as the best handheld ever made. Yeah, it's not perfect. Name me a system which is. Most of you will be thinking, the PSP the best? Are you crazy? I played all the Game Boys. I haven't played any of the Game Gears and that, so I can't really comment on them. Game Gears or Atari Lynxes. But this, and why is it the best to me, in my opinion? Because it provided me exactly what I wanted from portable gaming. A lot of people seem to like these sort of short, casual 5-minute up and planes. But if you're like me and go on holiday a lot, whether it be long car journeys or long plane journeys, you want something that's going to keep you occupied for that entire period of time. The Game Boys never could quite do that, even Yoshi's Island. So I dreamed of a portable PlayStation 2. Sony answered that. And the Vita answers the next thing. Essentially a portable Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. And they're essentially the same thing. Pretty much the majority of the titles released on both, so it doesn't really matter which one you have, to be honest. Whether you have a PS3 or 360. It's just little extra things which you get with one machine that you don't get with the other, really, that defines it, the difference. And of course, PSP Vita, I like it. There's only two things that need to happen for it to be something that will be a thing that I buy. One, the price needs to come down to something of just over 100. You have to remember I'm at university. I'll save up. I've got nothing to bank. But I need to be wise with my money. I go for all the cheapy bids on eBay. That's how I managed to get so much stuff on eBay for so little. Little tactic. I'm a bargain hunter. Got that off my mum. The next requirement is I will not buy the games digitally. I just will flat refuse. Especially with their recent attacks on the PlayStation networks. So physical copies have to be readily available and abundant. Now games going down the crapper, so there's no point looking for it there unless someone takes them over and manages to save them. Apparently it's one particular game, Mass Effect 3, that brought them down. Thanks EA, wankers. EA is one of those companies that produces the majority of crap, but they come out with the odd. They come out with the odd decent game like Dead Space or something like that, or Battlefield 3. Most of the time it's just shit like FIFA. Don't even try to justify FIFA. For one thing, I'm not a football fan, so you stand no chance. And yeah, so it's pretty much Tesco's and all them. As long as supermarkets and that HMV Virgin stores went down the crapper. If it ends up that there's no way to get physical media, there's no point getting the machine. And that is that. So yes, don't know how long it'll be, but I'll probably own a PSP Vita at some point. I probably won't buy it in term time, just to the fact is new console, work, never get it. In fact, new games, work, never goes together well. Game takes. New games, big distraction. Nice having the PlayStation back in my room. The other thing is this. I have still yet to get the power up, but I think I'm going to do a bit of clever, innovative hacking at some time in the middle of the night, which tends to be when I get stuff done. Screw that. Get it in there, get that out, get the wires out, and see if I can tell what they are through colour coding. Colour coding is normally quite standard sometimes they like to be bastards, but This is from the early 80s. 1983. It seems to only have one Victron tube in it, which I find quite remarkable, and I'm going to do some research on Victron tubes to see which explains why it is actually so small for it. This doesn't seem like I'd be amazed if this was advertised to the home market. This is professional grade, just look at it. An external connector. This is something you'd have the news reporters running round with. Full television quality camera. Viewfinder with decent microphone. Have to remember, most TVs were mono back in then. Useful. Square CRT, you got your usuals. Yeah. Excellent machine to get up and running, and maybe get a USB capture card and essentially use it as another camera alongside for YouTubing. Tripod mount. Could be a good one, could be a good camera to stick in situations or something, I don't know. Uses for such a camera are limitless. It's a camera, video camera. You film stuff, you pick up video and audio. That's, could do it for all sorts of things. Get retro styled film, I don't know. Either way, I want to put this thing into some kind of use. Yeah, going back to the PlayStation 2, back in my room, there is one must-have game you must have for it. This. Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc. Fantastic. It's got loads of mini games which will keep you occupied for hours. It's got brilliant story mode. I mean, yeah, it's not the best graphics game for the PS2, nor is it the most glitch-free. It's damn fun. If you don't have this, get yourself a copy. I also need to get the software off here for the early Windows games for Mr. VX and then email it to him. You can then stick it on a rewritable disk and get it there. And that is all for now. This can go. Let's pop it back. No, I'm going to actually play with it in a bit. I'm going to leave it on here. This, I haven't actually got it open yet. I've taken these two side panels off, as you've seen in the previously done video that I have uploaded and edited most likely before this one. And so on and so forth. This is just awesome. It's like Dalek weapon microphone. It's like a bloody Dalek gun. Telescopic as well. It's just like, I know how to make the awesomeness increase by times 10. It just increased. Yeah, we used to joke about that. I only have 8 times optical, which is quite pitiful for a zoom. It's also got a lens cover included. Sadly, it doesn't fit on my main camera. Slightly too big. Shame, that'd make a good little filter. I don't know what the filter does, but it's just a piece of glass basically. It's like, yeah, I got filters for my camera. How cool. And yeah, I'm not using the dictaphone again. I use it when I can be asked to. And it's over there. Don't want to lose it. Rubber hasn't degraded on this at all either. Perfect, hasn't gone like this molten melted crap stuff that some do. I think it depends on the quality of the rubber used, to how long it lasts. Anyway, that's enough of this rambling. The camera's probably going to run out, so I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. When I get this thing going, there will be a video.